Chapter 9, A Shooting Test, Part 1. Unit 9, A Shooting Test. Activity 1. Identify these sports person. They specialize in rifle shooting and have brought Lawrence to the country. In this activity, they have given the pictures of the few shooting stars who have done a great work in rifle shooting and have bought the victory for the country. Let's see who all are they. In the first person, the lady that we can see with her gun is Anjali Bhagwat. The second person in the center we see is Gagan Narang. Third person that we see in the picture with the specs is Abhinav Vindra. The fourth one that we are able to see in the picture is Rajyavardhan Singh Rathod, and the fifth one that we see in the picture is Lajja Goswami. So you people can see this Anjali Bhagwat, Gagan Narang, Abhinav Vindra, Rajyavardhan Singh Rathod and Lajja Goswami have bought victory for the country in different representing into this game of rifle shooting in various sports meet. You can go on the websites and on Google you can search and know more about this personality in detail. Let's see the activity 2. Study the play, a shooting test. Now this is a play, so over here we will be having a dialogues. Lot of dialogues will be there, and it's a story of Kaurava, Pandava and their Guru Dronacharya. Okay, so over here we will be able to understand what this shooting test is all about. Let's move ahead and see scene. So over here in this lot of dialoguing will be there, then there will be the explanation of scenes and everything will be there. Scene: a spring morning in an orchard. Guru Drona is sitting on a raised platform under a shady mango tree. In front of him are seated on the ground the Pandava and the Kaurava prince. Guru Drona is speaking to them. So he is sitting on a raised platform जिसे हम ओटला बोलते हैं गुजराती में, and he is sitting under the shadow of a mango tree, and in front of him Kaurava and Pandavas are also sitting. Okay, so this is the entire scene. Let's move ahead. Over here you can imagine when I am speaking about this scene or I am reading out the dialogue and making you understand. Beam: stand up with the folded hand. When the things are there in the bracket, that means they are giving us the understanding how the personality is behaving or what the situation is over there. So Beam stand up with the folding hand. Guruji, I am sure the lesson is over. Can I go now? I feel very hungry. Some prince laugh and some giggle. So when Bhim says this, folding his hand in front of his Guruji, that oh, if the lesson is over, can I go as I am feeling hungry? At that point in time, some prince laugh and some giggle. Giggle means क्या? ऐसे ऐसे छोटे छोटे किसी से बात करते हुए खुसफुसाना means giggling. Guru Drona with a beaming face. Beam, of course the lesson is over, but the test remains. Beaming face means what? That ऐसे forehead पे सिरवटे आ जाना. Okay. With that he says, yes, the lesson is over, but the test is remaining. Beam. Test? Sir, when are you going to give us a test? Drona: well, commence it soon. Is everybody ready? He looks at the prince for a response. So Guru Drona says, well, very soon if everybody is ready, and then he sees to everyone for the response. All princes: yes, Guruji, we are. Beam: but what's the test? Please tell us something about the test, Guruji. Drona: there is a bird in the tree. You have to shoot it in the right eye. Understood? All says yes. So when Beam says, yes, we are ready, but what the test is all about, can you share more about the test? So the Guru Dronacharya says that the bird is there on the tree and one have to shoot in the right eye of the bird. That's the test. Everyone understood? So all says yes. Drona, go and fetch your bow and arrow. So Dronacharya says, Guru Dronacharya says that go everyone and bring your bow and arrow. Guru Dronacharya is standing near a peepal tree. Now the things that are there in the bracket is a scene where they are explaining where the Guru Dronacharya is standing near the peepal tree. All the princes have assembled around him. They are armed with their bows and arrows. So all the princes who are present over there, they have bought their arrows and arm and they have all have gathered over there. Drona, Bhim, how about you? Are you ready? The test begins with you. So Guru Dronacharya says, Bhim, are you ready? The test begins with you. And how about you? Are you ready for the test? Bhim, me Guruji, but you know well, I am not good at archery as others are. I am good at using the Mac. So he says, I am sorry for this. So he says that Guruji, I am not very good at archery the way others are. I am good at using the Mac. Mac means what? Gada. Drona, don't worry Bhim, come forward. Take aim and be ready. Bhim, yes Guruji. Drona, Bhim, before you shoot, tell me, what do you see now? Bhim, the branch, the bird and the sky. Guruji, can I shoot? Drona, no don't. Your test is over. Take your seat. So now Dronacharya says, don't worry, come forward and take the seat. Bhim says, so then Bhim says to the Guruji that he is not very good at archery, he is good with Mac, but Dronacharya says that come forward and take the seat. So then before Bhim starts and taking to do his work, Dronacharya asks him a question, what do you see? So he says that he is able to see the branch, he is able to see the bird, he is able to see the sky. So then he asks, can I shoot? So, no, don't. Your test is over, take your seat, says the Drona. So when he says that to ask him, when he asks the question to Guruji that can he shoot, so Drona says no, you cannot, and you go and you take your seat. Drona, Duryodhan, are you ready? Drona, Duryodhana, yes Guruji, I am. Drona, before you pull the string, tell me, what do you see? Duryodhana, I see many things, the tree, the branch, the bird, the sky and Drona, stop Duryodhana. Duryodhan, don't shoot, your test is over too. So the next after Bhim, the Duryodhan is been called. When he takes the position to shoot the bird, the same question is asked by Drona to Duryodhan that what do you see? And Duryodhan responds the same answer that Bhim has given, that he is able to see the tree, branch, bird, the sky and when he asks Drona that can he shoot, Drona says no, your test is over too. Duryodhan, like Bhim, is also surprised. He go back to his place. So like Duryodhan is also surprised the way Bhim was also surprised. Okay. Drona then calls next to Drona, Sahadev, it's your turn now. Sahadev is lost in thought. He comes forward carrying his bow and arrow. So Sahadev is already lost in his thought, and when the Drona asks him to come, he comes with a bow and arrow. Drona, take aim and wait for my command. Sahadev, sir, I am ready. Drona, Sahadev, tell me, what do you see now? Sahadev, Guruji, I see so many things. Of course, I see the bird, but I see the tree top and the sky beyond. So when Drona asks him to take positions and he says that he is all ready for the shooting, so the same question is asked, that is been asked to Bhim and Duryodhan to Sahadev, that what do you see? And to he says that of course I am able to see the bird, but I also see the tree top, the sky beyond and the branches, this and that, what he said everything. Drona, don't shoot the bird, Sahadev, you may take your seat. The same response was given to Sahadev also when he responded, what do he see? And He also goes and he takes his seats. Dushasan is called to take the test. He goes and stands close to Drona. Slowly he places his bow on the arrow on the bow and pull the string and is ready for the shooting. So he goes next and he go next to the Drona and he stands and he is already pulling the string of his bow and placing his arrow at its place to shoot. So then the Drona asks the same question to Dushasan. Tell me, Dushasan, what is visible to you? Dushasan, Guruji, my eyesight is very good. I can see everything around me. Can I shoot now? So he flaunts his eyesight and says that he is very good with his eyesight and he sees many things around him, and can I shoot now? Drona says, no, you need not. Your test is over too. So Dronacharya gives the same response to him also, based on his answer that he has given, the way others have given, that your test is over and go. Thus Drona calls the other prince one by one. Their answer make him sad. At last he invites Arjun for the test. So he call all the prince and all the prince gave the same response, and he gets very disappointed, and at last he invites Arjun. Drona. Arjun get ready and take aim. Arjun carries out the order of his guru and wait for his command. So Arjun gets all ready and wait for the Guruji's command. Drona. Tell me, what do you see, Arjun? Arjun. Sir, I see only the right eye of the bird. So this is the response which is different from the response that all the prince has given to Drona, that when he is asked what do you see, Arjun says he sees the only right eye of the bird. Drona, what about the bird? Its head and the branch on which it is been placed. So he further pokes Arjun and asks what about the bird, his head and the branch on which he is been placed. Arjun says, sir, I see nothing else except the right eye of the bird. So Arjun responds through Dronacharya that he sees nothing but only and only the right eye of the bird. Dronacharya, with great sense of satisfaction, he feels very good with this response and tells him to shoot. In the twinkling of an eye, the bird falls down on the ground with a thud. Arjun's arrow is there in its right eye. For a moment, there is hush all around. Thus suddenly all the prince cheers Arjun for his extraordinary feat. Drona goes to Arjun and bless him. So when this happens, when he shoot, the bow goes and hits exactly into the right eye of the bird, and the bird falls down on the ground, and everyone is very happy and congratulating for the extraordinary work that has Arjun done. And Drona goes near to Arjun and he blessed him. Drona, brave Arjun, you have passed the test. So then he says that bravo Arjun, that you have passed the test, very good. And Drona, dearer disciple, it wasn't just a shooting test, it was a test to test the power of your concentration. Arjun concentrated so well that he saw nothing but the target. So over here Dronacharya makes understand everyone that it was not a shooting test, it was a test to test the concentration power of an individual, and Arjun has a very good concentration power and therefore he has succeeded. You all can also do the same thing if you always focus on the target. So you all can achieve a good concentration power if you focus on the target. So over here the play gets over, activity 2 gets over. I request everyone to learn the keywords that is been given on page number 77.